CII, Mr. Chairman, panelists, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to be here and present on this very exciting area. So before I give a glimpse about ourselves and who we are. So we are SSC, as known by most people, which is Swedish Space Corporation, which is not the same as the Swedish National Space Agency. So we are a corporation, independent, 100% owned by the Swedish state. As we've heard several times today and yesterday, the ground station network is crucial to support missions and manned missions. This is where SSC comes in. SSC has one of the largest ground station networks in the world. So we provide a ground station as a service to our customers. So customers who have a ground station network but need to complement it with ground stations in other geographical areas, that's where we're in to support. Or for companies who don't want to invest in their own infrastructure, we have the infrastructure in place and can support you with all your missions. Apart from having a ground station as a service network, we also launch rockets and balloons in the north of Sweden, north of the Arctic Circle. From 2023, we will be the first spaceport in Europe to launch vehicles and satellites into orbit. We also provide engineering and mission control manning services to different organizations, including the European Space Association and DLR in Germany. This shows our global footprint. So this is where we have point of presence and where we have a lot of our ground stations. 18 locations around the world, our own ground stations, as well as collaborative partner stations. So as you may see in India and Bangalore, ISRO is a collaborative ground station that we work with and are able to provide services for our customers through, as well as other collaborative stations around the world. So we're providing a lot of support to a lot of players in the LEO segment. But on top of that, we are also beyond LEO and GEO. So this is a list of missions that we have supporting or are supporting. Chandrayaan-2 is a mission that we are supporting. We are also supporting a lunar reconnaissance orbiter for NASA, as well as we've supported the European Space Agency with a Swedish designed satellite, Smart 1. Now, as we've heard from the previous speakers, these are highly crucial and complex missions. And this is something, of course, that we have to adapt to and cater to as well. So apart from having a good geographical coverage of ground stations, it is of essence to have available stations that are highly reliable, good throughput, and with no breaking communications. We have, for 15 years, provided communications to lunar missions, which makes us the commercial player who has provided the support for the longest time. On the picture up to the left is a picture of the NASA astronaut Pete Conrad walking on the moon. Pete Conrad founded Universal Space Network, which was a ground station network to support very complex missions. USN was acquired by SSC in 2008, and since we have supported manned missions as well, the space shuttle for NASA up until 2011, and continue to support lunar missions. Also providing support to cargo missions to the International Space Agency. Currently we're supporting 4 lunar missions, and we have several missions in the pipeline as well that we will support. Complex and crucial missions require very specialized antennas. In many cases, we don't have those antennas with SSC. We collaborate then with partner stations around the world who have very large antenna sizes. That said, thank you very much. Again, very honored to be here. We would very much like to be continuing to support ISRO in future missions as well. We're also in the exhibition area, so if you are interested to hear more, we'd be happy to talk to you there as well. Thank you very much.